Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
I hope you're all doing well.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop the music here, as we are going to unmute Foundry. And that might be a little bit loud still, so feel free to change your volume settings on your end as well.
I turn stuff down.
Mm-hmm. But as I asked you all before, as far as I can remember your answers, you have not played Daggerheart before, correct?
Nope.
Nope. So
Nope.
we are going
If this was my first time even looking at the rules,
which is absolutely fine. For some people in
which
chat,
I have read basically none.
which is okay. We're going to learn as we go. We are going to be playing the Quick Start adventure, which is available on Daggerheart.com. I am using some material of this for the purposes of showcasing the system, which also means that I'm using some of these materials through the SRD, which is available on Daggerheart.com. So,
Good. It's got stuff.
we've made characters. Some of us have used the characters we've made ourselves. We also have Artie playing Barnacle, which is a pre-made character from the Quick Start adventure. And so the Quick Start is slightly changed from what you get from the website itself. But that should not change much of what we're going to be doing. I'm going to quickly cover the basics of what you'll need to know to start playing. First off, Daggerheart is a collaborative, narrative-focused role-playing game. It means we'll all be working together to tell a story using the mechanics of the game as our foundation. You will all each make choices for your characters during the adventure, and I will describe the rest of the world reacting around them. This is very obvious if you already know how to play TTRPGs. What is a little bit different from most TTRPGs is I may ask you some questions more focused on world building together. So I might ask you like, hey, what is special about the place that you're currently at? Or is there something in particular you see in this room that catches your attention to more collaboratively tell the story that we're going through? You all have your characters in Foundry. We're using the Foundry-born system. Are you all able to look through the characters that you've got and kind of familiarize yourself with all of the abilities that you have?
I clicked some dice earlier.
You've clicked some dice earlier. Excellent.
Speaking of, I should do my prayer dice properly.
Yeah, so Winter, which is Danny Cat's character,
Yes.
is a seraph,
Yes,
which is
I can fly.
a divinely powered fighter. You can in fact fly with your wings. And you've re-rolled your prayer dice. Excellent, thank you. Which may come up if you want to give them to your fellow players or yourself to use to do some neat little effects.
Anyone needs a little bit more on a roll.
Exactly. Artie, I believe you are able to look at the Barnacle character sheet.
Yep.
Okay. Wonderful. And then we have Molly, played by Robo Pirate. And you've also created your own character, as I can see. That is all looking very nice. We have a Seraph, a Rogue, and a Warrior. So it's not a very magical party, but it is...
who needs magic anyway?
Who needs magic anyway, exactly. So,
Fucking wizards.
indeed. So we are more familiar with our character sheets now. I'm going to share a little bit about how dice are rolled in Daggerheart. We have a 2d12 system. These are called the duality dice. One represents hope, another represents fear. Whenever we roll for something that has a consequence in the story, it means that you use those two dice, you add a modifier, something you're good at or maybe bad at, and if you roll higher on the hope die, you gain a hope, which is a resource that you can use for certain abilities. Or if you roll higher with the fear die, I gain a fear. Currently, that is set to 3, because we are with 3 players. I start with 3 fear, and then if we play more often, that fear tracker stays like from the end of one session towards the next. If I spend more, then I have less at the start of the next session. If I save, I will have more. I can have a total of 12 fear, or a total of 0 fear at minimum. You all start with 2 hope, and you can have a maximum of 6. You also, on your character sheets, have experiences. These are usually vague abilities or vague descriptions of what you've been able to do in your life. That gives you a bonus to roll. If you spend a hope, you can get that bonus to that roll.
Yeah.
So because we have those duality dice, we have a couple degrees of successes. If you get a success with hope, that means you accomplish your goal, all is well. You can continue to pass the scene around the table to the other players as you'd like, which means if we are in a combat situation, there is no initiative, but we have a spotlight which will be on you at the start, and if you roll success with hope, that stays with you. A success with fear means you succeeded what you do, but there's a complication or a consequence that I get. I gain a fear, and I can make a GM move. The move that I make will be kind of on my spotlight, and I will always try and push the story forward to make what we do more exciting. If you roll a failure with hope, you still get that hope, but I still get to make a move. And then a failure with fear, that's the worst possible situation. I'll gain a fear, I take a move, that raises the stakes to highlight those consequences. But if you roll 2 of the same number on your hope and fear dice, that is a critical success. You gain a hope, you clear a stress, and if it is an attack roll, you add the maximum of your damage dice, and then you roll again. I think with all of that, we can start playing and we'll learn as we go. Today, or rather this evening as you're traveling, your party makes it to the Sablewood. A sprawling forest of colossal trees, some say are even older than the Forgotten Gods. It is a place renowned for 2 things: its sunken pathways that provide the trade routes for many traveling merchants, and its unique hybrid animals. Even now, from within your carriage, you can hear strange sounds. The low calls of the lark moths, the croak of the lemur toads, the skittering of a family of foxbats in the underbrush. One of you is driving the carriage in which you're traveling. Who is that?
Molly will drive.
Molly will drive? All right. Then as we do so, I'm going to bring you all to the forest road. And as your steeds pull the carriage around a tight corner, one wheel coming off the ground for just a moment, you see, off in the distance a little, an overturned merchant's cart laying sideways in the path before you.
Molly will urge the horses to a halt nearby, to a little bit before it.
Yeah, and before I do, I notice I've skipped something. You've also noticed as you're traveling something unique about the look of the trees around you. What is that unique feature?
Me?
Or anyone?
I'm going to say someone or something has painted markings on them.
Ooh, okay. How often do you think that is? Every tree or every other tree or?
I think that it is almost every tree, but the trees have different markings that seem to have some consistency, but are unclear on what their purpose is.
Okay. Could be something spiritual, could be something functional. It's hard to say. Right. But as as Molly, and I'll put you on the front here, as Molly calls the horses to a halt, you notice that there's that overturned cart. There's a scattering of fruits and vegetables littering the trail, and from around the side of the carriage steps maybe a not too familiar sight, but a creature that you've heard of, maybe sometimes have seen. This is a Strix wolf, a large creature with the body of a wolf, the face of an owl, and large wings adorning its back. It seems to finish chewing a meal, which is the hand of this dead merchant. As it stares at you, curious, trying to judge whether you're friend or foe. Then you see, following clumsily behind, two small pups watching their mother cautiously, kind of rolling around as they haven't fully gotten mastery over their limbs yet. From within the carriage, Winter and Barnacle, you feel yourselves coming to a stop. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look out the front.
Yeah, sure.
Let's poke my head out.
You see the afore described scene.
I suppose the road's a bit too thin to just give them a wide berth.
Okay. Barnacle will kind of poke her head out the side as well. Yes. Well, that is a conundrum. Certainly. Kind of sift through his belongings, see if there's anything that might be used to ward off the Strix wolf without prompting it to attack.
Yeah, you can try and if you have if you grab some rations or to kind of like pull their focus aside, or if you were to throw something like in aggression to shoo them away, you could do something like that. You can definitely see that the Strix Wolf is wary of your movement, so we are going to make our first roll here, and you can decide what that roll is. We have 6 traits. We have agility, strength. I'll grab a sheet of my own here. Agility, strength, finesse, insight, presence, and knowledge. So agility is speed, dexterity. Strength is also things like constitution, like how hardy you are. Finesse is small mobility, prestidigitation, or finger reflexes. Insight, presence, and knowledge are more mental stats.
Yeah, I'd like to just rummage through some of my my basic supplies in order to then find something I'm probably not going to need much of, something that can make a fairly loud noise, and then try and throw it in try and throw it in the general direction, not directly at, but nearby enough that it will hopefully cause the creature to flee as opposed to stand its ground.
In that case, I would ask you either to make an agility roll to make sure that you hit the target that you're aiming for, or a presence roll to make this an intimidating act.
If this doesn't work, I have an option.
Ooh.
I'll go with presence.
Presence, okay.
Yep, that's good.
All right, that is a
12
12 with hope. Yeah, so you rolled a 7 on the hope die, a 4 on the fear die, and a +1 for your presence. You immediately gain a hope on that. I think, let me see. Yeah, you can mark that there. And as you do so, you definitely can tell you catch the attention of this Strix Wolf. And the mother hoot howls, as if calling to another Strix Wolf among the trees. You know you might not be here alone with them for long, but this act has kind of put them on the back foot, and it doesn't look like the Strix Wolf is advancing or making any moves to attack you. What is it that you wish to do next? Let's say the Strix Wolf is backing up just a little bit. Here.
So from my ancestry, I have a little thing called Dread Visage.
Oh, yes.
Which gives me an advantage on rolls to intimidate hostile creatures.
Absolutely, that works.
May I attempt to ooga booga the hell out of this?
I think you can, yes.
How do I roll with advantage? There it is.
Yeah, so, advantage doesn't work the same way in Daggerheart as it does in, for instance, D&D 5th edition. As you can see, you're rolling a d6.
I think it's scared.
It may very well be scared. So advantage is you roll an extra d6, and you add that to the duality dice and your modifier. If this is disadvantage, you roll a d6 and you subtract it. So it is possible for you to gain double advantage or double disadvantage, in which case you roll that amount of d6s and you take the lower of the two for disadvantage or the higher of the amount for advantage. But with this, Winter, as you kind of poke your head out, you wait for a moment to catch the attention of the Strix Wolf.
I'm actually gonna like climb out onto the front and like lean in front of people so that they the rest of my party so that they don't see my face when I do this.
Yeah, that is excellent.
Because Winter doesn't like people seeing this.
Oh yeah. So Winter, make sure not to show their face. to
Gonna
anyone
move
but the Strixwolf.
my wings in the way so the others don't see as well.
And the moment that you make eye contact with this Strixwolf, the others can immediately see their eyes going wide, them releasing this loud shriek, this screech, as it flaps its wings. And it flaps its wings once, then kind of hurriedly grabs its pups, like throwing them on their back and flying away.
The moment after that, they like rub their hand down the face and they go, sorry.
What? Oh no, it's absolutely fine. Whatever you did, it worked.
I'm apologizing to the creatures. I understand it's quite intimidating.
Oh, well, understandable, yes. And we'll just kind of like hop out the cart and then toss her over to the thing.
Yeah, you're heading over to the cart?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So as you travel or walk to the cart, you will notice the cart is stripped of all of its valuables, and the dead driver, you can definitely tell, obviously has a mangled arm, as it was bitten off by the Strixwolf, who was in search of food. Is there anything in particular that you're trying to investigate here?
Well, to begin, Bardicle's going to pick up the thing that he threw in order to kind of like waste not, want not, just kind of pick it up. But then, because I imagine like the amount of destruction for this cart doesn't seem like it would be typical of your standard bandits.
Or Strixwolf and its pet cubs.
Yeah. Something else must have happened here. So I'd like to do some kind of investigating as to like a probable cause.
Sure. This would be an insight roll.
Okay. Flat roll.
Let's see, that is a
12
with hope. Excellent. As you're looking, you notice two things, one after the other. The first thing is as you inspect the cart, the remnants of thorny bramble is tangled around the wheels of the carriage, and also, as you notice, strewn across the road. The second Oh, interesting.
We live.
We do, but my capture card isn't working at the moment.
I notice the stream is up, but the map is black.
Yeah.
Or is it because you've moved down to the corner? Because I think I can see it up the top where the fear things were.
Let me see. This should work again. Now the question is, does it actually work? Yes. Okay. Well, never mind. It does seem to be the case for the capture card crashing to go, for OBS to go belly up, or whatever anatomy you wish to use. Interesting. So, second thing you notice as you are investigating this cart is that...
What was the first thing?
Oh, sorry. The first thing you notice is that you didn't hear that either. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
There are remnants of thorny bramble tangled around the wheel of the cart, and as you can also see, strewn across the road. The second thing you notice is that the body of the merchant has had its throat slit.
Oh. So something seems to be trying to tangle the wheels, unless, of course, we've bypassed. Molly, did we happen to be driving over some bramble patches on the way through?
No.
No, the bramble patches is basically what you notice around here.
It's just here in our house.
Yeah. Interesting. So those must have been placed by accident? No, purpose. Definitely on purpose. Of course, it has slowed things down in order to slit this poor fellow's throat.
I haven't heard anything about there being any bandits or magic users on this path, but my news may be out of date.
In which case, Winter, I would like you to make an insight roll. I'm going to say the difficulty here is 14.
Where do I add difficulty? Is it just...
It's just the results that is going to be...
no.
Seven with hope?
No shit.
This is a failure with hope. So you do gain that hope, but we are going to have some folks arrive on the scene, and as this is a failure, I gain a fear. And because you suddenly notice that you are surrounded, I would like all of you, actually only Winter, as you are surprised here, I would like you to mark a stress.
Oh no, I am stressed.
In
I
a
just type
whirlwind,
1 in the box.
Yes, you type 1 in the box. In a whirlwind of cracking branches and unsheathed blades, a group of 4 thistlefolk, a group of people that live in the sable woods, they jump out from the brush alongside the road. The overturned cart was an ambush. They stand before you, weapons drawn, blocking the road. They'll go first. And as they have an ability here, which is called Ambush, when the ambusher enters the scene without being spotted first, they can immediately move into melee with the target and make an attack against them. On a success, they strike with their dagger for extra damage. So, these are going to move in directly towards you. And I'm going to start the battle here. For them, I'm going to... Music doesn't want to load here. Well, it's not a real stream if there aren't technical difficulties, is it?
Yeah.
real secret to streaming is that all the ones that don't have technical difficulty are just secretly pre-recorded.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
One moment. If I can do something here. No, that doesn't work. Are you hearing any music?
No.
Very odd. In which case, I'm going to refresh here.
I can see that there should be something in the currently playing, but
Right, yeah. That is interesting. That is just completely shot. Interesting.
Does it work without the music? You put the first one back on?
No, it's just not loading.
huh.
I don't know how that happened.
Insert your favorite music here.
Insert your favorite music here. Exactly. So we are going to go into encounters. And so first, this Thistlefolk Ambusher is going to make an attack. That is a 16. You may notice that I'm rolling d20s. I do not use the hope or fear dice. I use a d20 for a, you have a bell curve. I do not. So that is a 16 to hit your evasion, Barnacle.
That does indeed hit. My evasion is 13.
All right. Then, as I mark you as a target, I will roll. And I should use a different formula here for the ambush. That is 2d4 plus 8. That is 11 points of damage. And I'll explain how damage here works. You all have damage thresholds. You see minor, then a number, then major, then a number, and then severe.
I'm glad this isn't exactly to HP, because my HP is 7.
Yes.
And I imagine Barnacle is not as resilient.
So let's say Barnacle has 6 hit points. And Barnacle's thresholds for damage are 6 and 12. When you get damage dealt to you, you compare that number to your damage thresholds. If it is equal to or higher than a certain threshold, you take the higher damage. So for instance, if this is 11, this is higher than the minor threshold, but lower than the major threshold. So you take major damage, which is 2 hit points.
I am going to use one of my armor marks in order to reduce it from a major to a minor.
That is exactly how armor works. So you can spend your armor slots to reduce the damage by 1 hit point. Some people have abilities, or some characters have abilities to further reduce that, or there is certain armor that has those features as well. So we have had 1 attack. We are going to move move to the second one, attacking Winter.
Hello.
Hello. That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, my evasion is 7.
Yeah.
I
So
will
we get
dodge.
to 14 points.
My major is 16, so...
So that is also a 2 hit point strike, which you can also choose to reduce with armor.
It says 1 to reduce it by 1?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that.
And then we go to the third attacker, attacking Molly.
Oh, there.
Does a shield do anything defensively?
A shield gives, I believe, extra armor slots.
Okay. So that's already in the thing.
Yes. So that is a 2, which I believe does not hit you.
No.
Okay.
I don't think that hits anyone.
I don't think so
I think
either.
they felt ashamed of themselves for trying to attack this peaceful nun.
Indeed. That was my turn. I will now give Spotlight back to you. Who would like to go first? Because this is a collaborative effort, you can choose who goes first. You can choose, like, hey, you do this so that I can do something afterwards. Wait. Oh, you chose...
I thought something showed up, and yeah, I accidentally clicked something.
No worries. Did you mark stress for that? Because that you shouldn't.
No.
Okay. That is absolutely fine then. Oh.
I can't even use it anyway because the ally has to be very close to me, and I don't think anyone is.
Yeah, we kind of spread out. That's okay. I suggest we go in the order that we were attacked if there's nothing else.
That is fine.
Yeah.
In that case, Barnacle would be up.
Okay. All right. Barnacle will respond in kind by drawing his dagger and will attempt to strike out at the creature in front of him, the Thistlethorn in front of him, or Thistlefolk in front of him. So
Yes.
Stabbery. Stabbery shall commence.
Okay. That is a 13 with hope, which is exactly what you need. So you roll your damage.
Yay.
Okay.
That is
7 points of damage.
Points of damage, which is enough to mark 2 hit points on this ambusher. Because you roll with hope, the spotlight stays with your party, but I can spend fear to reclaim that spotlight and make my adversaries move. I choose not to do so.
I didn't.
That's absolutely fine. And I believe...
I'd like to do things.
Yeah, I believe we go to Winter in that case.
Yeah. All right. Well...
Also, I will restart Firefox here, so...
Well, I may as well hit this guy. Should I wait until...
No, you can go and redo this. I'll just have to restart some things. You can already roll.
Sword.
Oh.
I'm going to use one of my experiences with it because I got a bunch of hope from other rolls.
Yeah, so you spend a hope to get a +2 to your roll.
Royal Knight Squire, which I imagine will help with this. Because did a lot of sword training.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 22 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Yes. And roll damage. I had a thing. Hang on. Where is it? I think I should be flying to use that.
Hmm.
Wow, that's spine really good.
That is 6
six.
damage, which just hits the Thistlefolk Ambusher's threshold, first threshold, so that's also 2 hit points marked now.
And then it's Molly.
Then it is, in fact, Molly. Go ahead.
Molly will look sadly down at this terribly rude Thistlefolk,
Mm-hmm.
reach down, pick up her warhammer, and try to swing it down to whack them in the head.
All right, then.
Okay. I see.
All right, that is a 24 with fear, which absolutely hits, but I gain a fear.
Oh no.
So you roll your damage, and we'll see. That is 14 points of damage, and that clears the second threshold. I think that is the severe threshold rather than a major threshold. It is a major and severe rather than minor and major. So, with 3 hit points,
Yeah.
that is the end of this Thistlefolk Ambusher.
Squished.
As
You
they
win.
get fully defeated.
There's just a tremendous crash as Molly slams the hammer down, making a small crater where this person once was.
Excellent work. So on my turn, I'm going to spotlight the Thistlefolk thief who was off in the other side of the brush and is going to move to the back of the carriage. And I'm going to give this one a roll to see if they can manage to steal the chest off of the back of the carriage.
I don't know, is it big and heavy?
It is big and heavy. But with a 12, they manage to get it off of the carriage. And they are... In fact, I'm going to spend a fear to make them move back into the brush this way. Now, it is your turn again. Who would like to go first?
How far can a person move?
So, you can always, on your turn or in your spotlight, move up to close range. So, for Winter, that would be, let's
That's
see,
far. There.
around here. Yeah.
Not far.
If you want to move further, you can, but it'll require an agility check. Or an agility roll, rather.
Anyway, Molly, get him.
And I'll just put on some music on this side. Oh, wait, no. Foobar has also crashed. Interesting.
Oh no.
Everything's crashed.
Everything is crashed.
Molly, get him.
So,
Hello?
Molly?
Robo?
Get him.
My turn?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll go for the thief.
Okay. So currently you can just, yeah, I would say you can hit them.
Well, I do have a giant two-handed hammer. It's got a little
You
extra range on
do?
it, I'm sure.
For this, yes.
Get him.
Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually I'm going to use up one of them hopes to add my experience
Oh.
of incredible strength.
Mm-hmm. So, that hits. But again, since it is with fear, I gain a
Molly
point of fear
generates too
again.
much fear.
Well, I've heard you
Yeah.
talk about Molly in your own campaign, so this does not surprise me.
Okay, I think that's probably built in.
Oh,
That is unfortunate. 5 points of damage is enough for 1 hit point on this creature, this adversary. And since it is my turn, I am going to spend a fear to spotlight the 2 ambushers. First, this one. They are going to attack Barnacle first.
Okay.
And
That is a miss.
that is a miss. Well done. So, then it is going to be the other ambusher. Who is
he doesn't have to try very hard.
He doesn't have to try as hard with you.
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
a 10 to hit, which does hit,
Hit.
and I'm going to roll damage for that, which is 10 points.
Yep, that's enough for the 2, I think.
So,
It's above the minor one.
yes, so that would be 2 hit
So we do the
points.
same thing as before.
Okay.
And HP. Hey.
Excellent. Now, I'm going to be annoying and spend another fear to spotlight the thief. They have this very heavy chest with them, so they either have to put it down or make a weaker attack. But with Molly harrying them, they are in fact going to use something else, which is their feature Back Off. I'll have to spend a fear to use it, but I make an attack roll against all targets within melee range, which is Molly currently.
Mm-hmm.
That will be a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
That is a hit. And I will deal 2d6 plus 3 damage of magic origin. There are 2 types of damage, by the way, physical and magic. So that is 7 hit points. Oh, sorry, 7 points of damage. That hit points needs to be changed.
7,
And-
I think, means it's 1 total.
That is your major threshold is 8. But because of that ability, you are blasted backwards to far range as you are pushed into this wall.
I don't stop
Damn.
hitting this wheel.
Yeah, let's say you do. You're right. That kind of just hit. As you kind of like get flung just here. And with that, he's going to move to close range here, and that is the end of my spotlight.
How far is he from me?
He's in far range.
I could potentially catch him if I'm reading my abilities correctly.
Okay.
Get him.
First question though, are there attacks of opportunity?
No, there are not. There is a
Oh.
feature that certain people have, and
Just like
certain
Pathfinder, only
adversaries.
some people have it.
Mhm. I believe, in fact, Molly does have that ability, as is shown in chat.
Does this count as him leaving my melee range?
I think
No.
because he pushed you out of his range first. No.
Yeah.
But that would have been a good catch.
Would have been funny.
All right. So if that's the case, I will happily go next.
Go. Get him.
Barnacle.
I'm going to move up to close range into this shadow, and then going to use as a Nightwalker Shadow Stepper in order to I will mark a stress, which will then allow me to disappear from this shadow and then reappear inside another shadow within far range. So I imagine being within the trees, I'll pop up over here.
Excellent.
I am cloaked.
Very nice.
Am I able to make an attack?
You are able to make an attack.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to mark another stress. As I attack with my long tongue. In order to just apparate out of the shadows like Batman and slap this guy with the tongue, because it deals a d12 of physical damage as opposed to my dagger, which does a d8.
Excellent.
Okay. So I've already spent the stress, so I'll remove that for now. I am also going to spend a hope in order to add on the experience. They don't see me coming.
Okay. And you have advantage because you are cloaked.
Excellent. Fantastic.
That is
so that is a
very
23
good.
with hope.
That is a hit.
Okay, so I'll roll the damage on the tongue. And because that's 12 on there, and because they are within melee range and I attacked from cloaked,
Yep.
I'll add my sneak attack.
You do.
Which is an additional 1d6 because we're only tier 1. Three, so it's a total of 15 damage to the thief here.
So, the thief was hit by Molly first for 1 hit point. The severe threshold of this Thistlefolk thief is 14. Barnacle, how do you dispatch of your adversary?
We got tongue, apparently.
I don't know which route to go for, like light-hearted comedic, or do I go for something rather brutal?
Well, you're in the tree, so we won't say it.
All right, we'll go with brutal.
Yes.
So, just a barnacle appears, just like melts out of the shadow in front of this guy, lamps them with the left hook to spin them around, like spits out the tongue, wraps around their neck, and like a garrote just pulls tight and then brings them to the floor.
The moment, like, you catch him mid-sprint. The moment the tongue wraps around his neck, you see how the rest of his body just keeps moving through momentum, especially with that heavy chest. And then as the neck snaps, you feel that little crunch as his grip falters and the chest thuds into the underbrush of the trees just here.
Kind of retract the tongue and then Ugh, ghastly.
Hey, it's you doing this.
I know.
Yeah.
That is one hell of a roll. So, I am not going to spotlight, or I'm not going to spend fear here. I think that would be okay as the two other ambushers. Just one, like the one currently engaged with Winter, is just rushing into the trees to run away. The other, seeing what has happened, and also kind of hearing what has happened, there's this dull thud in the forest.
Weird crunching noise.
A weird crunching noise. Just rushes onto the overturned cart, grabs like a couple of spoiled apples, and just rushes away as well. And that is where our current...
Like, as long as that guy didn't come towards any of us, I was just going to leave him.
Yeah, that is absolutely fair. But our current encounter ends there. You're able to dust yourselves off. Barnacle, if you want or need, you can get the others' help to bring the chest back onto the carriage.
Yeah, I have a -1 strength. I'm going to need
I was
help.
just going to go, Barnacle, where are you?
Over here. It's rather heavy. Could I get some help?
I'll come and help. I have 2 strength. What happened to this one?
Don't ask. And then just kind of move
Fair
on
enough.
and picking.
Maybe he tripped, broke his neck.
Wonderful.
Molly's going to stay here and calm down the horses.
We'll grab chest and Garrett.
Yeah,
I'm probably doing most of the work.
Yes, you are.
And by most, I probably mean all.
I mean, fair enough. As you make your way further onto the road,
So like here,
we're
back in the cart now.
I think you're back in the cart. I just
I'm going in the back of the cart. I'm gonna use the rope I have in my inventory to tie the chest down into the cart.
Fair enough. Future proofing.
Yeah, because apparently there's little gremlins that steal things in here.
There are. So, the path leads you further into the forest until you spot a large stone pillar carved top to bottom in ancient dwarven symbols. This denotes one corner of the peaceful village of Hush. When you pass beyond the stone marker, you feel a small sensation like the pop of a bubble, then the sounds of friendly chatter become louder. I'm curious, of the three of you, have all of you been to the capital?
Yes.
I presume so. Considering who I got the job from.
For Winter, that seems very fair.
I presume I have been there before.
Yes. So this is a sensation, that popping sensation, is familiar to you. You've noticed this every time you enter the gate to the capital city.
And every time they just close their eyes and shake their head like...
Though the trees of the Sablewood are unchanged here, you still notice those different paints. There is a distinctive, safe and comforting air here. There's a few smiling faces turning to you as your carriage rolls in, waving or casting a warm greeting towards you. There is lively music drifting your direction from the tavern at the center of town, which is set in this giant tree. It's multiple stories, and you can just see it from where you're traveling in. You know that you need to find the Whitefire Arcanist to deliver the package from the king. What would you like to do?
Arcanists are a type of wizard, right?
Yes. Though...
Is there anywhere any building that looks particularly wizardy? Or arcanisty, if that's a different thing.
Those pillars that you, that one pillar that you pass by, absolutely.
But none of the, like, houses?
Not directly, no.
Okay. Time to ask locals.
Sure. There is a nearby person that kind of, you think, should be standing watch, but they seem to be sitting around playing a game of some sort. There's cards, there's acorns on the table that he's sitting next to. And this is a person that has also noticed you and kind of given you a soft wave, apparently determining that you do not pose any threat. This is a Clank, a humanoid robot. You don't necessarily can tell how old that he is. He seems to be well polished, though there are some scratches across the shoulder. And on top of that shoulder sits an alert but friendly foxbat.
I'm going to approach and say, "Hello there,
greetings.
We happen to be looking for the, checks notes, Whitefire Alchemist. Would you happen to be able to point us in that direction, please?"
Well, I know a wildfire arcanist.
Yeah, that. So, I don't know if I wrote my notes down wrong.
That's okay. If that's the one you're looking for, I think she can be found at the tavern most times, or otherwise around the town.
Excellent. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, of course. Don't mean to be rude, just curious. Where are you from? Who are you?
Where am I from?
You would be
What's the
from...
city called?
Well, the city is called... Good question. I can mirror that back to you. But I think the... Oh, let me
put back my game master voice. Most of the time it is the capital, but it does have an official name, which is called Arkenvale.
I happen to be here from the capital.
Oh, well, that is a far-off place.
Indeed.
Interesting. You look the sort. The clothes, the weapons. Interesting.
Our weapons not common around here.
Oh, they are. We have some issues with bandits from time to time. Say, you haven't encountered any of them, have you?
We encountered some thistle folk, but...
Oh, yeah, they show up here often, yeah.
Yes. Had a little bit of trouble with them, but not
okay.
too much.
Not too much. Everyone hale and hearty?
Yes, I say, with some obvious thistle injuries on my face.
Well, I sure hope they didn't cause you too much trouble. But yeah, if you need any food or drink, the tavern's your best bet.
I guess that is our destination for two things. I will let you get back to your game.
Thanks. I'm still trying to figure out the rules.
Do I recognize the game?
This seems
completely foreign to you.
It's like, I would help if I could, but I don't know it.
That's okay.
I'm figuring it out as I play. I'm trying to make a game of my own.
Ah, I see.
Anyway, good luck to you and yours. There is the festival currently. So
wonderful.
Yeah.
I love festival times.
Have a good one.
Just wave and go out to the others and tell them. So, apparently we're going to the tavern. Which is that way.
I see RT is muted.
Yes.
Thank you.
welcome.
Yes. How delightful. I'm parched and famished and a number of things, actually. Let's go.
So,
Excellent.
the tavern, or as is very soon obvious, the Clover Tavern, is a sight to behold, with 6 curving stories climbing the trunk of an ancient tree. This is the heart of the community. It is always crowded with music and good-natured conversation. Newcomers to the bar, as you are quickly told, must take off their shoes and hang them over a line that stretches across the bar's ground floor.
Maybe a moment. I was to remove my armored boots.
Look down to my feet.
I think you're good.
There's someone that kind of looks down at your feet and just goes, well,
I take one of my boots off and hand the barnacle of mine and go, here you go.
that works, sure.
You are wise and scholarly. Thank you, friend. And
We'll proceed.
It just kind of tilts the head, going, no one's ever said that about me before.
Oh.
It's just kind of smiling.
Nice. So, with that, as you enter, what would you like to do?
I will go to the person behind the bar and ask them if they have seen this arcanist.
There is this older woman, obviously dwarvish, thick beard, very well braided, kind of putting a barrel of ale behind the bar as she just arrives. And as she kind of looks you over, like a warm smile on her face. Well, I'm familiar with the arcanist. She's not in right now, but she's probably to be found at her home.
Do you happen to know where that is? We have a delivery. Yeah. We have a delivery for her. You see.
Delivery? Oh, must be something then. Well.
It's in a chest, so it's probably something big.
She kind of like leans in and sounds valuable. Better keep that under wraps. But
I put some rope on it. Smiley face.
Excellent going. She starts describing some directions for you. Basically, this is a home that can be found on the edge, on the outskirts of the town of Hush.
Yes.
And after she gives you these directions, she kind of glances at you, sees, you're armored, and I kind of surreptitiously going towards your weapon. So
when I stepped into an establishment like this, I would have put a strap on it to prevent it from being drawn.
Yeah. She's like you seem a hardy sort. Any,
we did make a rather long journey.
Fair enough. See, we don't get a lot of adventurers around here. I'm always curious about the things. Your weapon got a name, by any chance?
A name? May as well reference the previous game. Yes, Whisper.
Whisper. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Neat. Do you know how old it is?
Well, I had it made a few years ago, so...
Oh, fancy.
Mm.
Well, it suits you, and I hope it will serve you well.
It has so far.
And if ever there's
Haven't died yet.
a nick on it, my wife knows her way around the forge. So
Oh, really?
yes, she does.
Excellent. I'll probably be checking over my equipment later.
That would be Laura Standworth. I'm Lausa.
Mhm. Nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to meet you
Winter.
too. Nice to meet you, Winter.
Is there a place that we could stay the night? We have had a very long journey.
Well, this is a tavern. We don't have places to stay. But I'm sure there are some folks that would offer you lodging for the night.
Well, we will ask around.
Yeah, it's kind of a town tradition. No inns, but hospitality, yes.
Alright. We'll get this delivered and then possibly come around for dinner if that is available. Does this place your food?
We do, yes.
Excellent.
As you make your way back to your fellows, Barnacle and Molly, if you kind of take your time to kind of look around, the moment you take your eyes off of your footwear, or others' footwear, and turn back, you see that the armored boots from Winter have been polished to a shine. And for Molly, same that goes for your footwear. They're all also filled with little trinkets and baubles.
Oh.
That's adorable. That is genuinely adorable.
Artie, I would like to ask you, what does Winter find in their boots?
Ooh.
What thing of a jigs am I going to find when I put my shoes on? And go, oh, hang on a minute.
Oh no, it is very clear that there's something inside.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good question. I imagine it might just be something like in amongst like perhaps like some coin, not too much coin, but some coin, and like maybe just like wrapped sweets or something. I imagine that it might be a mishmash of different like little tchotchkes that blend the kind of cultures that you'd find in a place like this. Because I imagine like with the dwarven stuff, you'd get things like little metal trinkets or something, but in addition to like wood carved stuff, because you're in the middle of the sable wood and it's built around a tree. So like, yeah, the kind of a mixture of those sorts of things.
Yeah, there's also like metalwork puzzles, like one for each pair of footwear. And there's like little wooden carvings, there's a little figurine, that sort of thing you can find as well.
Yeah.
Strangely, the figurines resemble the wearer of the footwear. So, as you now have the information to know where the Whitefire Arcanist is, I think we're definitely going to meet her, but then we'll see if we have enough time for the climax of the evening, as it were.
Got to tell the others the directions to the place, and when I pick up my shoes, I will hand one to Barnacle and say, "You can have the stuff in this one."
Oh, well, thank you very much. And we'll kind of open it, like,
I want you to feel left out.
gently pause it. Oh. Well, after emptying the boot, we'll hand it back to Winter, and then kind of like examine each thing, puts it carefully away and all this stuff. Like, oh, puzzles! I love puzzles. And just
make sure Barnacle gets the puzzles.
In this case, I would ask for a reaction roll. Now, reaction rolls do not generate fear or hope, but they are otherwise rolled the same way with 2d12. And in this case, I would ask Barnacle for a finesse reaction roll.
Okay. That is a 16 with fear.
So this is just a reaction roll, a 16 total, no fear, no hope. As you are working on this puzzle, it doesn't take you all too long, probably from the door of the tavern back to your carriage, for you to have solved this particular puzzle.
Done.
It's like, oh wow, that was fast.
As you make your
I do
way,
love me some puzzles.
indeed, as you make your way past the homes of the village, then through the farmlands of Hush, you see a variety of crops that have begun to cultivate a thin layer of glowing blue moss over top of their fruits and vegetables. This moss pulses softly like a heartbeat as you passes.
Just walking past, but it's just like, ooh, pretty.
Indeed. Among the thriving groves, you notice that the sablewood trees in this area have hundreds of unique faces carved into all sides, the eyes peering in every direction. One tree, taller than the rest, bears the Arcanist's home, like an overripe fruit. It hangs from a braid of rope, as wide around as a giant's forearm, tied to a massive branch and counterweighted by a cabin-sized boulder lying at the base of the tree. The stone is marked with a collection of symbols, and the cabin windows flash with a soft yellow-green light. What would you all like to do?
I fly up a knot. I don't want to be rude and just pull the house down without them knowing.
This is why the pre-made characters cannot fly. You knock on the door. And there is like this little surprise. What? As someone inside notices that you're there. But as you're flying, you see that the door opens, and there is a rather tall figure in front of you. A 7-foot mix of humanoid and firefly. The Arcanist is a fairy that moves in a combination of both very slow and suddenly jerky motions. Though her expressions are difficult to read, her emotions are very clear in her voice. She's old but spry, and she eyes you kind of mischievously.
Hello.
Oh,
We have a delivery for you.
Oh, you're the group Emerus sent. Ah, I see.
Yes.
Well, that I expected you a little earlier, but no worries. Hold on.
We had a bit of trouble on the road, but it's fine. We dealt with it.
Well, you seem to manage yourself pretty well. Let me settle down. And the Arcanist lowers her home and invites you all inside. You'll notice that the treehouse is surprisingly spacious. There's a main room that has just a mess of potion bottles, spellbooks, runes, plants, little small forest creatures. And it is very clear, even with the mess that it is, or that it seems, you get the feeling that this fairy, this Arcanist, would notice anything out of place.
Mm-hmm.
She
looks around house in real life. Sounds familiar.
She starts to put a kettle on, and is like, "Oh, do sit down," and kind of like, you can see her using magic to pull things aside to give you space on like a sofa and some chairs to sit down. It's rather comfortable if there isn't a stack of paper on these seats.
Yep, sit down.
Mm-hmm. So, kind of looks at you, sees Winter. You must be the knight.
Winter, yes.
Yes.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. And you said you were here to give me something.
Yes, the chest. We have not looked inside. I don't know what's in it.
As you bring this inside, she starts to open it, and Winter, you recognize this as the keystone of the capital city gate's main archway. And she kind of quiets down for a moment. Of course the king would keep this secret. If anyone knew that your city was no longer warded, you would be conquered before sunrise. And she kind of like starts...
I see now why we were told so little about it.
She starts tapping the stone. Like, this is as inert as a fossil. Interesting. Okay. Well, we must revitalize this ward. But the effort of magic this requires will attract dangerous creatures. So, I will need your help with that.
Might we recover our health from the fight that we did on the way in first?
Yes, in fact, you may. Let me describe the next scene, and there might actually be something in this quick start adventure that tells you that you can, in fact, rest as a mechanic in this game.
I would love to do that.
So, on direction from the Arcanist, you bring your carriage into the Sablewood, into a mysterious clearing, the shape of a perfect oval. The only area of the Sablewood you've seen without trees to block out the sky. However, there are strange stone pillars that you find. Let me bring this up. And there you go. The Whitefire Arcanist over here kind of motions for you to bring the keystone onto this altar. This is good. Stop. Yes. I will need an hour to prepare the ritual that is necessary to revitalize the stone. And afterwards I will need your help, but in the meantime, you can enjoy the night air while you can, as we'll be busy very soon. Now,
okay.
You can now take a short rest, and during this short rest, you can choose up to 2 of the following options. You can choose the same option twice. You can tend to wounds. You will clear 1d4 plus 1 hit points. You can clear stress. You can clear 1d4 plus 1 stress. You can repair armor and clear 1d4 plus 1 marked armor slots. Or you can prepare. You describe how you prepare yourself for the path ahead and gain a hope. If you choose to prepare with 1 or more members of your party, you may each take 2 hope. And as you're figuring out your choices, I'm going to get myself a drink because I'm parched.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I'm going to heal 1 and prepare 1.
I'm going to need to repair my armor.
I'm going to heal 1. I'm also going to heal 1 and prepare 1, I believe.
I need to do that. I will heal 1 and repair armor 1. Boop.
Actually, instead of tending to wounds, I'm going to clear stress, because given the stuff that I got up to last time, I think that's going to be...
Yeah, you did a lot of stress.
I did a lot of stress. I'm going to be spending it like a resource.
As you should.
Yes.
From what I've played with Daggerheart up until now, it is very much a resource management game. Which I feel this hasn't been as well advertised. But it is very much like, oh yeah, you have to definitely make sure that you have your resources available for the things you want to do.
Well, my big mark stress things require me to A, be flying, which I didn't get to do last fight, or B, make a fear roll, which I didn't last time.
That's absolutely fair.
All of my rolls were hope rolls last time.
So, Barnacle and Molly. Oh, we're still M here. Hold on.
Molly.
There you go. You said you were going to prepare. So if you do that together, instead of gaining 1 hope, you gain 2.
Yeah.
I healed and fixed my armor.
Excellent. So,
I can spend all those resources in the fight.
as a benefit to resting, I gain 1d4 fear.
Oh.
Just 1.
Hell yeah.
So, this is going to be a rather barren start for me.
That's fine. You'll get some later.
I'll get what I deserve, I'm sure.
You'll get more for you to roll, probably.
And so, the Whitefire Arcanist, after your rest, where you've tended to your wounds and repaired your armor and prepared for what is to come, she says, The Keystone has finally responded. Quick, you must surround me. The ritual must begin, or I'll lose the pathway into the energies. Hurry! You can see how she begins to slightly glow. Her body, as she is resembling this firefly, her behind begins to glow very brightly, and her eyes roll backwards into her head. And the entire keystone before her starts to lift a foot off of the ground. There is a collection of unearthly screeches as things in these woods begin to awaken. From the ground, skeletons appear. Disturbed by the forces of magic being used by the Arcanist. You also notice that 2 wraiths float ominous towards you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a countdown die, which will, let me see, I'm not certain how easy it is for you to see this. Oh, darn it. I should have removed my previous adversaries. And let's see, got all of these. And I'm going to start a countdown for the arcane ritual. You should all be able to observe this, but I'm not certain how well you can. Oh dear, I'm crashing again, I think.
Oh no.
At least you're crashing before the fight starts.
Yeah.
Not in the middle of it.
Robo's reactive broke.
Oh no.
Well. So, with this countdown, it starts at 8. And what you need to do is you have to hold off the enemies until the Whitefire Arcanist's work is complete. If she is interrupted, the countdown will tick up.
That's fine.
And if it is at 0, the ritual is completed. So, with that, I'm going to turn on some better music for this. That seems fitting. Because this is another combat encounter, you get to choose who goes first.
I'm going to be standing my ground, so one of you guys can go first.
Okay.
It's important that I stay close to this friend.
I wonder what kind of ability you would have to do such a thing.
Would you like to go first, Molly?
Oh, I think going for this guy makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Means Winter's still able to deal with those two.
Yep.
Molly will stride quickly over there, raise her warhammer, and bring it down.
Oh my god, it's not a fear roll.
Amazing. A 9 with hope is, let's see, in fact not enough to deal with these skeletons. So that is a fear for me, as it is a failure. As when you start to rush in and strike Molly, the blow of your warhammer is parried, and the head of the warhammer crashes into the just disturbed ground. Instead, the skeleton is going to take its turn and is going to attack you. That is an 8 to hit.
It's not a hit.
So you exchange blows, but nothing happens. Who goes next?
I shall go next. Barnacle will move up to this scary boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to spend 3 hope in order to activate Rogue's Dodge, which gives me a +2 to my evasion.
It's such a good one.
Mm.
And
that lasts until either I'm hit or until my next long rest, or my next rest.
excellent. Fun. There's a difference between server time and your clock time, so the
But I
timestamps
failed
don't
with
work.
hope. Shouldn't it have been I gain a hope,
You
but
do gain a
lose
hope.
the...
But you lose the turn. Yes.
Okay, I did gain hope.
Then I'm going to stab it at this one.
I will stab
With
at thee.
I stab at thee. Stab at this bounder, this cad. Seven with hope.
7 with hope is oh, I shouldn't get a fear, sorry, but I for the last time. Anyway, 7 with does not hit. So you do get your hope, but your action does not succeed.
Fair enough.
Let's see. As it is my turn, I'm going to activate this skeleton, and I'm going to spend a fear, and I will choose Molly as the target. I'm going to move in to melee with her, within close range. And the two of them are going to make one shared attack roll.
That is a hit.
That is a hit. And instead of their usual damage, which is a 1d6 plus 1, you take 4 physical damage per skeleton. So that is 8 currently.
My threshold is 8.
Your threshold is 8, so that is 2 hit points.
I'll make it 1-on-1 with armor, I guess.
Sure, yep. And then it's back to your turn. Barnacle, Molly, or Winter. Now, Winter, if you want to stay with the Whitefire Arcanist, that is absolutely fine. You can do that. You can just have Molly and Barnacle act until it is like time for you to strike. But you can also just move close to an enemy, hit, and then move back if you wish to do so, for instance. If you still have the turn.
I guess Molly will continue for now. So first, I'm gonna spend free hope on my warrior class ability. No mercy. All of my attack rolls get +1 into the next rest.
Very nice.
Then I'm going to use, I think, dedicated.
Okay.
I think destroying undead counts as making the world a better place.
Debatable, but sure.
Helping with this ritual to protect the city.
Absolutely, that counts.
Mm.
So because of this, you can attack and roll a d20 for your hope, rather than a d12.
Okay, where was my previous modifier? So I need another +1 on my modifier. For the top skeleton.
That is a critical success. Well done.
Hey. Get him.
What's the difference of critical?
So, instead of rolling your damage normally, you add the maximum you can roll on your damage and roll again, basically.
I guess it'll do the damage for you.
Yes, it will.
Okay.
So that is 21 points of damage as you rolled a 5 plus 16. These ancient skeletons have a major threshold of 7 and no severe threshold. So this one is immediately broken.
I think that makes a lot of sense, given, it's Marley carrying a warhammer, the natural, not even just a warhammer, like a blessed warhammer, the natural enemy of skeletons.
The countdown goes from 8 to 7. And I think it is a shame that these creatures aren't minions. because otherwise this one would have been gone as well.
No.
Anyway, because it is a critical, you get your hope. You also clear a stress if you needed to, if you could.
No stress.
And the spotlight is still with you. Or Winter, or Barnacle.
One of you do have it.
Can try and follow up and finish this skeleton.
You can absolutely do that.
I assume that D20 was once only.
Yes. Once per rest when you describe how you're embodying one of these principles.
Current action, yeah, okay. Oh, just straight up smash on this skeleton.
Mm-hmm. That is a 16 with hope. And that hits.
I am going to put that hope into my Slayer dice instead.
Oh.
Let's see. When you go to Return of Hope, place D6 on it. Store number of dice equal to proficiency. When you make attack roll or damage rolls, run it. I am going to then add that Slayer dice straight to my damage.
Excellent.
It's 1d6. Yes, is that how that works? Yes, that's how that works.
Well, that does it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move back here.
Okay. Do you wish to take another action, or do you wish for Barnacle to take actions? Or Winter?
Can I take another action? I thought that would have been...
Technically, you
Still with
can.
hope.
Basically, if the spotlight is with you all, you decide how you wish to share that spotlight.
I
I
think
think the
Barnacle.
Barnacle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Barnacle it is.
All right.
And,
Well,
sorry,
I'm going to...
the countdown goes down.
I'm going to once again try and
Is that a
strike
good thing
out.
or a bad thing? I can't remember.
You wanted to go to 0.
Okay.
I'm going to try and strike out at this skeleton once more.
Excellent. Another roll with hope.
13 with
And
hope.
that does succeed.
Okay.
Yes.
9 points.
9 points of damage is enough to take it down.
Okay.
So... let's see, that one, yep.
Cool. I would then like to, if I still have the spotlight upon me, I'm going to move just a teeny weeny bit here further into the shadow. And then mark a stress in order to shadow step over to here. And then mark another stress as I try and slap this wraith with my tongue.
Excellent.
That seems to just be like a move of yours, is teleporting tongue.
Yeah.
TNT.
Yeah.
There's
Thank
20
you.
with fear.
That hits.
Okay.
And now Grass is allowed to play the game again.
Yay.
So that'll do the D12 of damage plus sneak attack. So that's 8 from the tongue, plus. And then we'll have to roll that one. 1d6. 1.
so 9 total.
Yes.
Which is enough to breach the major the major threshold. However, this is a wraith with a spectral body. The adversary has resistance to physical damage, which means it is halved, rounded up. So that is 5 damage, which is 1 hit point.
Okay.
And in turn, it is the Forest Wraith's turn. It is going to strike at you, Barnacle, in retaliation. That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
For a total of 14 points of damage.
Ooh. I'm going to have to use an armor point, because ow.
Ow, indeed. Then I'm going to spend a fear to use the ability of the open veil itself. So, what that means, to spend a fear, actually I'll have to spotlight it and spend a fear, no worries. But in turn, from the ground appear 2 more skeletons behind Molly and Winter.
I just found out something slightly funny reading through my abilities.
Do tell.
The combat training one, it says you ignore burden when equipping weapons. As far as I can tell, the only thing burden is whether or not it's one-handed or two-handed. So Molly is one-handing this warhammer.
Interesting. So, with that, it'll be your turn again. Barnacle, Molly, or Winter?
I think you could probably go for that on Winter.
I move closer. You're still very close. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, I will go then. And move there. And I will take flight.
Ooh.
So I can actually do my flying stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and hit this thing.
Go for it. It is currently your activation, so let's make sure that people can see what you're doing. A longsword attack.
Just gonna hit it. Hopefully. Please.
That is a crit!
Yeah.
So
And
you
I will
gain
spend a hope.
And clear a
Spend
stress.
the hope that I gain to use the Wings of Light's thing that gives me an extra D8
Very
attack.
nice.
To my damage.
Wait, hold on. In this situation,
Spend a hope to deal an extra 1d8 damage on a successful attack.
yes.
I need to know if the attack is successful before I spend it.
Well, first of all, the attack is successful because it is a critical.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to survive.
I'm going
without
to
the Wings of Hope.
ask you to hold off on spending hope for now, just in case you destroy it without spending the hope.
I mean, maybe no, I rolled a 1.
With the critical damage at least, but yeah.
That is critical damage. That is 10. It is destroyed.
Okay. So if I crit, I can't not kill them.
Yes. That is very much true. Oh, I didn't even
Good to know.
have this in...
So unspend that hope.
Yeah, like, I think rules as written, you should kind of do that beforehand.
Gained one from the thing. Yeah.
But seems unfair.
I mean, all it says is spend a hope to deal an extra 1d8 on a successful attack. It doesn't say to do it before.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Uh-huh. Because it is a critical, Spotlight stays with you all.
You wanna get that guy?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I was trying to work out what the secondary weapon stuff is, but that's for another day.
Secondary weapon is... I think my tower shield counts as a secondary weapon.
Shall we also say that because we were looking at that hallowed axe for your weapon, Winter, that it counts as magical?
I sure hope so, because otherwise I'm gonna not do much against this race.
Yeah, let's modify that. So that 21 hits, but I do get a fear.
Oh,
Yes.
fear from Molly.
Mm-hmm.
World's scariest nun.
Oh, I see that's built in that way.
So, your longsword is magical now, Winter.
Yay. Magic
I'll
sword.
give that.
Crunch.
13 is quite enough.
Again. Planting a skeleton like a tree.
Not that one, this one. There we go.
Since you're in that line, can I move there?
Yep, you can. Oh, I keep forgetting the countdown. It is currently at 3.
You get 5.
All the skeletons.
All the skeletons.
Hey, Wraith, summon more skeletons so we can get the countdown faster.
I'll have to figure out how to display the countdown.
Yeah.
Just line up the skeleton corpses.
Yeah. I have been using the dead skeletons to count it for now.
That is fair. So, Molly, is there something you wish to do, or...?
No, they're just being in the way.
Okay. Winter, Barnacle, do you want to take action?
I rolled with fear, so...
Oh, then
It's your turn.
Yes, thank you. I will take action, in fact.
I mean, if you want to give me the turn, I'll take it, but...
No, I'll just have the Wraith go here.
Yes.
And then... Let's see what this is. I'm going to do something that is going to be very nasty. I apologize in advance. I'm spending a fear. I will make a attack roll against Winter. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
The Wraith will pass through you and drags your soul from your body momentarily.
Oh no, I need that. I think. I don't know.
You cannot act again until the ritual countdown ticks down, and that will clear the condition. If the entire party becomes untethered at the same time, you all mark 2 hit points and your souls return.
So I have to wait until someone kills something?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have a status thing? Let's say you are currently... I'll say restrained, but it is untethered. And then I'm going to...
I can't use any abilities, right?
For the moment, no.
Okay. Just checking, because I do have abilities that go not on my turn.
Which are?
I am a shield.
I would say no, that doesn't work with your your soul outside of your body.
I'm just checking so that I don't try and do that.
No, that's absolutely fine. I am spending my final fear to activate the other Forest Wraith. I'm going to target Barnacle. And oh hi. Does this one require? No, this does not require a fear to spend. I'm going to make an attack roll against you. And apparently I did not fill out what this does, but it's a 6.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. So, it does not plunge into your memories and haunt you. So, well done. Molly or Barnacle?
You already hit that one up there, Barnacle.
Yes.
If you go again and have a higher chance of clearing it then.
Okay.
I don't think it would be justifiable for Molly to ignore the Wraith and go for the random skeleton.
Yeah.
Oh,
Going
question. Did
to-
that thing do any damage to me when it did its thing? When I knocked my soul out?
I believe... No, it did not do any damage. The effect is annoying enough as is.
Okay, I'm going to spend my 3 remaining hope in order to re-up Rogue's Dodge. And then going to strike out at this Wraith with my dagger.
Okay. That is an 11
with hope.
Which is not enough to attack this Wraith.
Dang. Okay.
So, action moves back to me. I'm going to activate this skeleton, and I'm going to move it towards Molly to attack with their rusted sword, which is a 3 to hit. That does Bupkis. Molly or Barnacle?
Get
I think
Go for Molly.
I'll go for the skeleton now he's all up in my face.
Yep, sure.
My partially exposed soul is going, get him! I believe in you!
Just clenching fists.
Where's the button? There's the button. I'm also going to use hope on my experience as a nun. I think nuns have given she seems to be a battle nun of sorts, that's probably commonly deals with the undead.
Possibly, yeah, I would say so.
Whee.
Oh dear. A 9 with fear is not enough to deal damage to this creature. So instead... Yeah, right. Come on. I'm going to spend that fear right again, and I'm going to attack you with that pass through.
Uh-oh. I don't have much evasion.
That's a 15 to hit.
Oh, that passes through.
Is moving right on top of the altar, and I'm going to give you the restrained, untethered effect as well. Leaving us with Barnacle.
Okay. All right. I need to put the action economy back in our favor, I'm afraid. So I'm going to.
I am forcing you to lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
I'm going to slink back into the shadow. In order to mark a stress and step into the shadow again.
Yeah, you can see the Wraith trying to grab you as you do so, but to no effect.
I'm going to teleport over to this shadow over here, because it's within far range.
Exactly.
Then...
Here's a question. Can we still spend our hope to aid our allies?
Let me see. Oh, it just doesn't say anything. Let me grab this.
It'd be very funny. It'd be very
They
funny if I
cannot
could roll life
act
support.
again. I would say...
Doesn't say that it's an action, but
well, that's the thing. This is not.
a lot
Dungeons and
of things
Dragons.
don't.
Acting
A lot of
and
things
actions. My ruling here is no, you can't. You can't do anything with your soul outside of your body.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect to.
Which I figured. I've played with you
I
longer
can
than...
make rude gestures, and that's about it.
Yes, you can astrally make rude gestures.
Yeah.
So now that I'm here, I'm going to mark another stress in order to attack with my tongue.
Excellent.
Get him.
Since I'm cloaked, I'm going advantage. I'll spend the hope that I got from the last time I rolled hope to do they won't see me coming, or don't see me coming. So I'm going to fucking... Why can I not roll this? Oh, I don't have a... Yeah, there we go. Alright. That's better. There we go. Okay. I'm going to hit this skeleton.
You should, yeah. You do hit that skeleton.
20 with hope. Get my hope back. I'm gonna fucking smack this thing.
Uh-huh.
That's 9 physical from the tongue, and then using sneak attack for an additional...
You don't need the sneak attack, but I love the overkill.
It just happens. It's okay.
I understand. The ancient skeleton is defeated.
Yay.
The ritual ticks down to 2. And Winter and Molly, you hear this almost like sonorous gong as suddenly your body and your spirit are pulled back together.
Slight stumble as I return to having a physical form.
Who wants to go first?
I'd like to do things.
Okay, Winter it is.
Go for it.
I'm gonna fly over to this guy
Mm-hmm.
and hit him.
Go for it.
Flanking in this?
Flanking, no. But you can spend hope to aid someone.
Going to spend a hope to use the artful flight experience to like sweep past it and do an artistic cut in its face.
Nice.
That is a 21 with hope.
That is enough to hit.
And this time I'm gonna spend hope on the fucking Wings of Flight thing.
Absolutely, as you should.
To get the extra D8.
Mm-hmm.
First I'll do the basic damage,
Okay.
and then... Did I just work like that? Yes.
Oh, that
plus
is
8.
lovely. That
So a total of 12.
total of 12, which is enough to hit above the major threshold.
Excellent.
It is 2 hit points as this sword of yours, blessed by your religious order, strikes true. And you can see...
Blessed by the order of marks.
Yes. Winter is, in fact, a seraph of socialism.
Yep.
Nice.
Happy Labor Day.
Yep.
This is also why we're missing an Elverance. I hope they have a good day at work.
Yes. They are fighting capitalism.
They are fighting capitalism. I have no hope. I have no fear to spend. That was an attack with hope. Spotlight is and remains with you.
Would one of you guys like to do a hit?
Yeah.
Molly.
Smash.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, I've actually generated hope.
You did.
put that in the Slayer die. Then
I
I'll
don't
immediately
get any
spend that for
turns
damage.
ever. I think
I haven't even got to use the thing I have where when I roll fear, no, I didn't yet.
Oh, fuck. 12 hit points is enough for a major threshold, but Spectral Body puts it down to 1, which... There we go.
Want to throw it back to me?
Sure.
If Barnacle wants to join in.
My only question in this instance, I suppose, is are either of you hurt or particularly stressed out?
I have 1 stress and no damage.
1 damage, 1 armor.
Okay.
Using a potion
never
doesn't
mind.
require any roll. If you have the spotlight as a group, you can just take it.
Just gonna try and hit it.
Mm-hmm.
I get to use the thing!
Oh, darn.
I wanted to use it!
What does that do?
It's hope now.
When you roll with
Mark
fear,
2
you
change
can mark...
stress to change a fear roll into hope.
No!
I mark the stress.
You do.
Yes. I'm now at 3 stress.
They won't let me play my game.
Don't worry, I'm only going to use it once.
No, you can use it whenever you like.
I'm going to spend that hope on the Wings of Light thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you're striking the Wraith.
Yeah. What else am I hitting?
Currently a defeated skeleton.
Okay. Well, I'm doing 4.
That is 1 extra hit point. Thank you, Stom, for that clip. But yeah, this Wraith is much more... it's turning much more discorporeal than the one behind you.
Someone else.
Someone else.
He'll go.
Molly.
Beat down. Eventually it'll go fall.
Fear! But it
Molly
hits.
can't negate fear. Another
That
12
is
damage.
12 damage. Reduced to 6. 1 hit point. And with that, I am going to use this Forest Wraith. Move over here. And
Hello.
knowing that Winter has the power of damaging you more seriously, is going to...
My sword is shiny.
Your sword is shiny. How would you do that? Is that like
Shiny.
conditioner or... Anyway, an attack roll against Winter for a 16. And I believe that hits. Yes, it does. Your evasion 7.
Yep.
So, on a success, you feel this Wraith pulling closer and grabbing the side of your face with one spectral hand. Winter, could you describe a terrifying moment from Winter's childhood?
Terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't really thought about this. Probably when they were a little kid, like 5, probably, I don't know. And a group of bandits broke into their house to try and steal things, and they were hiding under the bed.
Oh. This memory plays out a little bit different as you relive it. Instead of hiding under the bed and waiting for the bandits to leave, one finds you, and the moment that they grab you, you suddenly return with a throbbing headache as you take 16 points of magic damage.
Meets it.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay, so yeah, that's severe.
That is severe. That is damage that you're dealt, and
How many points do I take?
You take 16 points, which I believe goes. That's your severe.
Yeah, it's my severe threshold.
Then you take 3.
What damage is that?
That is 3 hit points, and you
two
are
2 HP and 1 armor.
You are vulnerable, which means attacks against you have advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
And that is the Forest Wraith's turn.
I have a thing.
I want to try and finish this guy off, but if you want to finish this guy off, you can also do that.
I have a thing. Just in case. So, Barnacle will move to be in melee with this wraith.
Okay.
But as he does so, he totters over. He sees Winter maybe looking perturbed, doesn't know why, but says, "Chin up, Winter! You've got this!" And I'm going to spend the token on my inspirational words card in order to clear 1 stress from Winter.
Okay.
Excellent.
I go down to 2.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There you go. Okay, then I'm going to target this thing. I'm
makes
stab
sense. That also makes sense.
I'm going to spend my hope in order to
Stabbing the ghost
because
at me.
yeah, they're focused on Winter, so they don't see me coming.
Wait, how much hope did you have?
I spent 1 in order to do this beforehand. Although, do you not get hope back on the things that you spend it on if you roll hope on the attack before?
Yes, but I don't see that there was a roll yet.
No, I haven't rolled yet. I'm just the last time I attacked, I got something with hope. Yeah, okay. I got 20 with hope on that one, right. So it was. Yeah.
Well, like on my screen, it went hope -1, hope +1. So I was wondering what happened.
No, I'm just. I haven't gotten used to the UI automatically doing it yet. For some reason, no like there's a part of my brain that's like I have to manually remove it myself. But
that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna stab this thing with my knife.
That does look like a hit. I do get a fear. Thank you very much. Nom nom nom.
19 with fear. They are in melee range with another ally, so despite the fact that I'm no longer cloaked, I do still get sneak attack.
Yeah.
So we'll roll damage here. Oh, okay, so that's 2 on the base damage, and then 6. So it's total
nice.
8 halved to 4.
Which is enough to deal 1 point of damage, or hit point of damage, as this Forest Wraith lets out this wailing shriek and evaporates in front of you as the ritual counts down. It is my turn. I am going to
hit me.
Pull 2 more skeletons into the combat. And I'm going to spend a fear to spotlight this wraith. And yes, I will hit you.
Hit me.
Because you're vulnerable.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
I'm so vulnerable right now.
This one reaches out, and you feel a pull as this Forest Wraith is attempting to strike at you and drain you of life. But even with an evasion of 7, this doesn't hit. Well,
yeah.
I'm going to spend a fear and activate this skeleton, moving in melee range with you, and attacking you with the rusted sword. Let's see if I can do any damage before the end of this combat. It looks that way.
Yep, that hits.
3 points of damage.
That is below the minor one, so 1 damage?
That is 1 damage indeed. So you have anything below your major threshold is 1 hit point.
I'll take that on my armor. If I'm allowed.
You are allowed to do that, yeah. Using
I don't know
armor
if you're allowed to have all the damage be armored.
You are allowed to do that.
Okay.
So that just glances off of your armor.
I have like a shield.
Turning the spotlight back on you, with me having 0 fear. Who would like to go first?
Would one of you like to kill a skeleton?
Oh, I'll go first, skeleton.
Yeah.
Skeleton. Always with fear.
Always with fear.
Yes.
But let's see how much damage you do.
You can't add experience to damage, can you?
No, you cannot add it to damage.
Okay. Yeah. Damage.
Wow. With that,
Crunch.
the skeleton crumples down into the soil of this now quiet clearing, as with just a sigh, all of these creatures just disappear. Come on, disappear.
They don't want to go.
Right. Come on. The moment that you deliver this powerful blow, Molly, the ritual ends. All of the creatures manage to disappear before you, as no longer does the Whitefire Arcanist pull at the magics of this place.
Ollie stands up tall and proud, wiping the sweat off her brow, making sure not to step in the newly formed craters.
It'll take a while before they settle down once more.
Gonna land over here.
And we pull back from here. And back inside the treehouse of the Whitefire Arcanist, not but an hour later, the keystone sits suspended carefully above a rumbling fire in the hearth. The Arcanist looks tired and seems like she's just aged several decades. You fought hard. I'm not surprised, of course. The king keeps good company. I'm very glad you were there with me.
It seems like you've done some excellent work. Would you like some assistance to get back home?
Oh, you're back home right now.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I've completely, my brain blanked out on that.
That's quite right. You're in the comfy living room of the Whitefire Arcanist. The keystone is now kind of like on top of the hearth fire, magicked up and kind of kept warm for the moment.
Now, all we need to do is get that back without anyone realizing it has been taken away.
True. I could probably ask for someone to take it back if you were wanting to stay.
Oh, we have our task to deliver it, but I'm certain we could take it back.
Well, this'll need about a week for the magic to settle, maybe more. I'll need to watch it carefully to ensure nothing cracks or, becomes sentient, how it is. And in the meantime, after you rest and gather yourself, you can have a nice meal and a warm bath. The facilities here are at your disposal. But whilst you're here, waiting for the keystone, there might be something that I could ask of you?
That does depend what it is.
Of course, it always does. We pull.
It's more that I don't automatically agree to things in case there are moral concerns.
A wise approach, as she kind of chuckles at that, nodding along with you. We pull away from the Arcanist home and out of the forest itself. We see the green and lush expanse from above, with twisting stone spires breaking through the tree line, each with a flame flickering within the tower like a beacon or a searchlight. We hear the Arcanist continuing, "There's different spires in the forest, and one of them, just west of here, is maybe a few hours' walk away. Its power is strange. I felt it on the way to the ritual. Felt weaker than it should be. I think something might be wrong with the Spire Keeper, and I fear what will happen if its fire is extinguished altogether. When you're ready, you can come back here, and I'll give you a map so you can make it there safely. It is good to have heroes in the Sablewood again." And that is where we're going to end today's session. Thank you so much, Articulate Team, playing Barnacle.
It was a pleasure. This was really fun.
Thank you, Danny Cat, for playing Winter.
I had a bad memory.
It's okay. And RoboPirate, thank you so much for playing Molly Raltio.
Molly generated only a single hope.
I couldn't have done it
That was really
without
funny.
you.